Hey guys, what's going on? Tony KGB here, bringing you a video today. Today we're going to take a little break from FIFA, the free game for play. I've heard many good things about it, so we're going to play this for a little bit and see what we think of it. And if we like it, we'll try to beat the game. From what I've heard, it's not too long, so we should be able to beat it rather quickly. So let's get into this game. All right. So apparently, what happens is, um, I come home for like the first time in a while, and I don't think anybody's home. So what I have to do is piece what happened, and I guess that's how the game ends. We figure out what happens, and it's done. So we'll see how this goes. See what happens.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really, seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Alright, well, looks like we're here. I guess that's my bag. Caitlin Greenbrier. We went to, we just, we're in Portland now. And it's June 6, 1995. Katie, I'm sorry I couldn't be there to see you, but it's impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find crossed out to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you, Sam. So Sam could be a boy or a girl, so let's see what's going on out here. It's 5:09 a.m. Get that out of here. Yeah, house, do you know? Yeah, there's my license. Caitlin Green on my passport. Huh. Okay. Let's see. I'll say the weights. Jesus. Holy shit, this is a huge house. Oh, so maybe they're moving or just moving. Terrence Greenbrier. Date was August 1st, 94. And she said June 6th on the phone, so we'll see. Well,
Dear Katie,
there you go.
so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm at a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
Alright, so they just moved in here then. So that's why all this stuff is packed up. It's not that they are moving, it's that they haven't, or they just moved in. Place, Caitlin Greenbrier, Regional Track and Field. This is a little interesting little thing. Made in Mexico. A long jump with it. Dark in this place. Katie's departures. No, they're saying July. Oh, she left July 6th, 1994. Okay. And then she went to Amsterdam. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. There we go. Let's throw some fucking lights on. Houses. Sam, Katie, Mom, Dad. The shitty engraving. Jan and Terry. Okay, so that's my parents. Cool. Let's see, we got Henry note. Sam, Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel's a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little. I don't know if you guys can hear this. There's some fucking creaking going on behind me.
Sam. Sam.
Is that me?
Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
So I wasn't the first two voicemails. I was the last one. So someone is looking for Sam. Jesus, why is it so dark in here? So you just move out of the foyer. It's like we're going lunch, you know? Welcome, new student. Hope that you're excited about it. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes: folder, notebook, pens, colored pencils, locker combination, lunch, and a positive attitude. Everything's crossed out except for the positive attitude. Please remember to get plenty of sleep the night before. So that's
Oh my God.
sister.
You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Heavens, if that's something. Hi, Mom, Dad, Sam. I'm in Paris. I've done many Parisian things, including eating Le Petit Déjeuner and wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you back something from the Shakespeare Book Company, since you are my favorite sister. Love you all, Katie. This might be one of the first postcards she sent, because she wrote weird when they were moving. Let's put that back. Is that me? Can't tell on this thing. DeSoto. No. My last name was Greenbrier, so interesting. We got an obituary here. Oscar Mason, 60, of Boone County, died. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved family center. Did that like scaring the shit out of me. In the decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. Okay, so I wonder why we have that in there too. Okay, this looks like to be an office. I keep hearing like a TV or something, like it's like a winter warning or something, like because it's raining or something, like a storm warning. I don't know. It's really weird right now, the lightning and everything. So nothing in that. Nothing in that. These freaking lights out. 3-ring binder. Can't do anything with it. Okay, put it back. Nope. John Russell opened his eyes and saw them, the stars. Twinkling as if he were lying in his family's yard in Massachusetts. Even though that place was a million miles away, no, he blinked the sleep from his eyes, looking through the carbon-reinforced safety glass of the space station. Archimedes? Yes, he was a long way from home, but the future needed him. John Russell's head swam. He felt incredibly drunk despite not having touched a drop in hours. He vomited onto his feet, his bare feet. He stared for a moment, processing his sick-flecked toenails. Scanning up his bare shins, bare knees, completely naked, he looked up and met the eyes of a gorgeous blonde woman wearing a tight polymer fiber tunic, then fabric that strained at the seams to contain her generous bosom was emblazoned with the phrase "Modern Transference Operator." Then he passed out. John Russell across the gap. Okay, so it sounds like this guy is just a writer. The gap in time, only messages had passed him before, but now, and man, they needed him now more than ever. Changing the past was no longer good enough. The instructions from the council had been clear: what to procure, what to instruct from it, how to assemble it. So he made the machine, how to transport him bodily across time, and now he stood there on the bridge of the starship vessel, because only he who had saved the president's life twice before could helm the Neve crew, the destiny, the fate of the galaxy. Dude, that's a lot of spelling errors. Holy shit. Enter combination. Open those open with ease. Electrical inspection form. Does this entire electrical system meet the codes? Yes. Unclear when needs correcting. Wiring house technical up to safety and amperage requirements. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added into structure in the last 100 years. The system is frequently unpredictable. Lights blank out for no clear reason. Pressure on floorboards and door frames disrupt circuits wired directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electrical system would be highly destructive to the walls, floors, and fixtures of the structure. After discussion with Mr. Greenbrier, since there are no current safety concerns, issues will not be addressed. Cool. It's just a lot of fucking books. See you later. Just let the light turn out. Right now. It's still dark as hell in here. Is there a light? Yeah, is there a light? Yeah, I see it. Much better. Much better. This is a library. This is all books and shit. Fresh magazine. A stranger under my roof. Dealing with teenagers. 0451. Is that that might be the combination. Dear Terrence, David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting in the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth from an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non-sequiturs from the usual copy without heavy rereads. The readers of Home Theater Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not reminiscence of your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use. But David's known you for a long time, and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot. And I say so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for the patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff again and start submitting reviews like that again. Alright. So apparently he was a good writer at once, and now he's struggling. Oh, let's see. Back to basics. Something else. You can do better. Okay, so even he knows better. So he's just trying to find something he can write. And that's one of his reviews. So he's got a compact disc player that's $1,000 apparently. And they say they have a jack of all trades as a master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication to craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination LD-CD player, you'll be glad to know that Pioneer seems to share this particular glass, no glass. So what was that comment? I think 0451. Cool. Just the one document, Mr. Mason. Holy shit, there's 4 pages. Please don't find closed. Original document, a typed copy for your records. Notarized copies will fill out offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this matter. Oscar Mason. This is the guy who died, no? That we saw the obituary for. That's creepy as shit. That was a weird ass thunderstorm right when I said, this is the guy who died. I'm Oscar Mason, possessing full confidence of my memory after full survey of valid names to my name. Do hereby declare this document my last will and testament. Following shall hold true upon my passing. I declare that I am a lifelong resident of Bay County, unmarried and have no children. I declare that I have no outstanding debts to my name, any creditors living or dead. I do hereby bequeath every item of value of which I die possess, including the dwelling and surrounding acres located at Arbor Hill, as well as all my personal properties and money accounts to my nephew. Okay. So the guy who died is actually Terrence's uncle. In the event that Terrence Greenbrier should precede me, then in such event, this bequest to shall fall and same is bequeathed to his children as ordered and competent stewards of the estate. I subscribe the name August 1973 on the 13th. Signed Oscar Mason. Oh shit. Okay, so that's just the written. That's his written version of it. Okay. Yeah, 'cause it's got the 1, 2, 3 and everything in the event. Yeah, okay. Alright, so apparently we were uncles with this guy and he died and I cannot read that. Oh, there we go. Killing of JFK theory. You've seen the movie Discover the Truth. Is he trying to get off Diaz off that? 'Cause I keep seeing JFK here. Interesting. Okay. Looks like I have done everything here that I can, I think, for now. Dude, I keep hearing that. Oh, there. Okay. There it is. I told you. It's fucking TV. Turn that shit off, please. Itarian closed. You find a Pioneer unit with remote cables. Half-page review for the October issues. That gives you about 2 weeks to get in time for edit. Standard stuff that he gave us on another one. It's a comic player, so check it. CD playback of a few discs. Okay, so that's Dave. That's the one that actually likes this. Now he's living on Arbuckle. Okay. Interesting. Mug. Pizza box? No, nothing over there. Bratmobile. Jesus, haunting and poltergeist. Someone must be scared of Atlas because they were hiding in here. Dr. Jitters. Story. Heaven at the edge of the world. Samantha Greenbrier, grade 2. Captain Lego looked off the ocean and went on forever, so it seemed someday she'd find the edge and get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the black pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Horse Island." First mate said, "Looks like you thought too soon." The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out on the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegro, "You're never gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise on. Your father were a liar." Captain Allegro yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar." The battle kept going until Captain Allegro's ship got away. "Now what?" she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset. That's Sam. She's a little bit of a writer. Some movies on here. Time Machine, Top Gun. Lights on. Wow. Moonraker, Airplane, RoboCop. I see over here. Okay. Terry Amy, how you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor, a hi-fi aficionado, is going to do review work. National Review. Okay. So, this is the guy that let us know that there is an opening for to write the electronic reviews. Cool. Terrence Greenbrier wrote The Accidental Savior. So maybe he did do a JFK published book. Interesting. What's this thing? Girl Scout? Whoa. Hey, are you the new girl, Sam? I'm Tommy. I'm at the back behind. You wave if you get this. Hi, Tommy. Yes, I'm Samantha. Wow. That was creepy. There's like a door creaking. I don't think this is supposed to be scary, but it kind of is. I'm new, what's up? I just thought since you're new, maybe you could use a friend. I do not have a lot of friends either, and so I thought I'd ask you something if you don't mind. Do you mind? No. No, I don't mind. What do you want to ask? Was it just you, your uncle who went psycho, or does it run in the family? Oh, great. Great. So what did my uncle do? This is a forestry manual. Okay. Got a bunch of coupons. Okay, put those back. So the lights in here. Okay. Dude, that light is scary as shit. Looks like he's got a couple extra books. Oh, here's another one. The Accidental Pariah by Lawrence Greenbrier. Interesting. There's a letter here. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thanks for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighter game, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with the games anyways. No worry, returning it. Let Samantha know that she's welcome back to our house to visit anytime. Mary Schweitz.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I write to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish a follow-up to the Accidental Pariah. Despite the low sales of the Accidental Savior, we went ahead with the publication of the second book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book was lower than the first, so our stewardship ends there. It has been a pleasure working with you. Okay, well, that sucks. Looks like he's been abusing. Maybe that's why he had the notes with the JFK on it and everything, because he's trying to make a better book. I won't play that. Yeah, maybe he was trying to, get back in their good graces and write a good book. Ooh. Reproductive system worksheet. Below 2 stories, the events are all out of order. Grab a sheet. Oh, so you have to put these back in order. What is this? See me. So she was supposed to put A in order. They're all out of order, okay? So what she had to do is just put those in order. That's all. Find topics in the beginning paragraph. Put the sentence in chronological order. And she goes out and writes this weird ass thing that I'm not even gonna read. And the teacher's like, see me. World history. Okay. Keep going this way. Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. Great, something's going to the attic. Please tell Mom and Dad, sorry about the missing stuff. Hi, Lonnie. So if you want to come over to my house, that's actually cool. We can drive. It's kind of a far drive, but hopefully see you soon. So that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you want to see me. Still meet in the parking lot after 6. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt, girl. Lonnie. Okay.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Oh, Joy. Okay. So that is, I guess, trying to be her first friend. I don't know. I've gone through all this stuff, so it looks like we're going upstairs. Interesting. Anyway. Dude, I can't see for shit. Is that a lamp? Is that a lamp? Oh my god, thank you, Lord God. Alright, actually, we'll cut it off here. That'll be the end of episode 1. Make sure you guys leave a like button. Subscribe if you guys are new. And, yeah, well, we took that whole wing out and we kind of learned a lot. Kind of recapping, they just moved here. I haven't seen the house, so this is all new for, I guess, me, who's Katie. Sam is struggling with moving. She didn't want to move, and now she's having trouble finding friends. The dad is a person of interest because he's writing bad books with these like JFK assassination theories, plots, whatever. So he's struggling, and then he writes electronic parts reviews as well. Haven't heard anything about the mother, so we'll get into that hopefully soon. But like I said, that's it for episode 1. Make sure you tune in to episode 2. Tony KGB checking off. Later.